Alright, so I just made a post to youngstartup.com, which is a US, well, what they're doing is organizing an event. I mean, I don't know what they're doing for young startups except for making money off them. And the thing is this is what I want to get a message out to anyone who's doing a startup. Tommy's trying to get Mikey's food, and that's Mikey saying, "Don't touch my food." Ah, like a lion, right? Give him some. Hi, Mikey's trying to give you something. So, all right, I want you to understand something, okay? The number of startups funded by VCs and other groups, there isn't any, Tommy. You have to wait. All right, has pretty much stayed the same for the last 10 years, even on the high peak. And it comes down to about, well, even with the economy down, I mean, last year was like 3,000, all right? So that's it, 3,000. So no matter if you have 1 million events, the number of startups that are capable of being funded by VCs, and they had a really bad year last year, according to Adeo from The Funded, who I chatted with. You know, he was saying they weren't even able to raise their quotas. You know, they were like, you know, only raised like 20 or 30% of what they were seeking to raise last year. So the Tommy, stop. So, you know, you have to understand the climate. So what's happening is this, and I, you know, and I'm going to harp on Global Entrepreneur Week. Jonathan, I respect you, I love you, but you are completely ignorant to what the reality is and what's going on. And maybe I get a little picture so you can watch Mikey whilst I talk. So I'll give you a little action. Crash in the car here. All right. Can't do it. Anyway, so I'm trying to bring a little music. So I'm here, my camera's looking, I'm driving, got 2 hands on the wheel, so don't worry about my children. I'm looking ahead here, I'm not looking at the camera. So please don't worry about my children. I do this all the time. I've been doing this for over 3 years, driving and making movies, and you know, I've got a system, so it works. So going back to my whole premise is then, all right, if you come to the realization that the same number of startups that are going to be funded are going to be funded, right? Regardless if you attend, 1,000 of these events, all you're ultimately doing is just throwing away money. Because if you think that the likelihood of events funding startups are relatively small. And the thing is you only have that set pool of money. There isn't new money, right? So, you could argue, well, I'm getting the exposure and everything else. Well, you know what? I mean, we're going to go get money. You know money? Well, unfortunately, Daddy's got to go get money. I got to figure out where. You need money, don't you? You need food, don't you? You want presents, don't you? You don't want presents? It's your birthday coming up. You don't want any presents? Yatta! No presents for Tommy. Okay, I'm gonna tell Mama no presents. Do you want presents? No, are you sure? No Red Ranger, no videos, no nothing? I love my son. He's like the complete socialist. He hates Santa Claus. He doesn't want presents. He just wants Dad to hang out with him. I got the perfect child. So, going back to our talk, the reality is your money would be better spent directly interfacing with those VCs attending. I mean, standing up in front of them and making a pitch. I mean, how strong is that versus reaching out with them on a one-to-one basis, spend $1,000 to take them out to lunch, or actually a better way would be to touch base, see which ones fit your profile, see which ones are interested on a one-to-one, move, and then, take them out to lunch, whatever, keep them updated, and cultivate. Going to an event and pitching your idea, especially if you haven't protected your idea, is just dumb, okay? do something else instead. Help me turn LinkedIn into a viable micro seed funding environment, okay? Okay, we'll get cereal later. Of basically non-accredited investors, and we're gonna go and first find money, then I'm gonna take you to sushi.
No sushi.
Oh, you don't want sushi? Okay, well then I'll take you home and you can eat cereal. That's much cheaper for Dada. But I gotta find a post office somewhere. But I have to. I know you don't want me to, but I have to. Unfortunately, Mama wants me to. Who's the boss, Mama or you? Who's the boss, Mama or you?
No, Mama and Tommy.
Huh?
No, Mama and me.
You're the boss?
No.
Is Mama the boss?
No.
She's the boss. Who am I the boss?
No.
Who's the boss? Gigi's the boss? Well, kind of. He's the boss of the big family. But in our house, Mama's the boss. And Dada does what Mama wants, and Mama wants Dada to get money. So Dada has to go get money.
No.
Actually, let's go in here. Let's go to Isa. So, I'll continue this talk, but, you know, there's McDonald's. Now you want Dada to have money. McDonald's. I need money from McDonald's. You want McDonald's? But Dad needs money. But you said no money. How can we go to McDonald's with no money?
How about I need Tommy present?
And then get Tommy presents, so all of a sudden the capitalism comes out of Tommy. So my point is, your time would be much better spent helping me create a vibrant micro-seed investment network on LinkedIn that circumvents the whole SEC Regulations D or Rule 504 requirements for micro-seed investing, which micro-seed investors are basically non-accredited investors. And by having a tag that identifies that you're interested, either you're seeking funds or you're looking. All right, did Mikey eat it all? Hi, you're taking too slow. Hi, Tommy. All right, now I got like an upset. Hi, you want it? You want it? Or Daddy's gonna eat it? Daddy's gonna eat it. Which one? All right. So, you know, so spend your time intelligently with your startups. I mean, put your time and your efforts. You know, there's something called bootstrapping, and bootstrapping is very important because you should ask yourself these three questions. I mean, $2,000, $1,500 or whatever is significant, right? And ultimately, what you should be asking yourself is, A, do I really need it? Do I really need to attend this event? Okay. All right. Maybe it's yes. I really do. I want to connect. I want to meet face to face, and there is some value to that. All right. 2, can I afford it? I mean, you know, $1,500 is a lot of money to a lot of lean, you know, out of college, whatever, trying to get your prototype going. $1,500 can buy you a provincial patent, you know. Which is a far more important for getting you more money than attending an event. You know, it can take care of multiple trademark IP. So it's you know, it's important. So, and the third thing is the most important question is, can I live without it? So if you answer yes, yes, no, okay, then buy. If not, then don't throw money away. You know, I respect, you know, entrepreneurs. I respect VCs, some of them, few of them, maybe 1 or 2 of them. And ultimately what we want to do is create an environment where there's more money, where there's more than just the 3,000 lucky guys in America who get funding. You know, I've got 15 million people in my network, 15 million, and 5,000 connecting every day, right? Now the opportunity is, out of those 15 million, if I can identify the 2,000 that are interested in crowdfunding, that can get to know me as a friend, as a colleague, that doesn't violate the SEC Series 504 ruling because we established a pre-existing friendship, and then as they get to know me, they say, hey, you know what, I like what you're doing, I'm following you, you know what, I'm willing to put $5,000 in. All of a sudden you take $5,000